Welcome to Bob's Cooking, episode 33. Today is all about the vegetables and how to make them rock. We're going to make two great vegetable side dishes. First, we're going to make a broccoli with anchovy fillets and lemon. And before you go ick about the anchovies, we're going to cook them up in a wok and make them crisp. And boy, does this recipe pop. We're going to follow that up with a baked vegetable. We're going to take cauliflower broccoli, plum tomatoes, roll it in a signature spice mix, and bake it in the oven. Roasted vegetables this time of the year can't be beat. Let's get started. Our first recipe today is cauliflower and broccoli rolled in spices and olive oil with some plum tomatoes and roasted in the oven. Comes together really quickly and the flavors are really quite something. Okay, the important key to this recipe is the spice mix. Measure this really carefully because we're using some really strong spices here and a little goes a long way. So we're going to use 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin ground, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and a pinch of cayenne pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then we'll pepper to taste before throwing it in the oven. The first step is emulsifying our spice mixture in olive oil. So we have 1/4 cup of olive oil. We have our spices that we just talked about and measured out. And then we're just going to whisk that together. Adding our cloves of garlic. Then we're going to add our broccoli and coat it up nicely with our marinade. Cauliflower, and finally our plum tomatoes. And toss that together. Once you have the vegetables all nice and tossed, make sure to wash your hands. Turmeric is tasty, but it also, well, it'll stain anything that you touch. So make sure once you get this all nice and tossed and about ready to throw in the oven, wash up your hands. So you're going to lay out those vegetables on a baking sheet. We're going to crack some pepper over it and then throw it in the oven at 450 degrees for 25 minutes. 25 minutes later, here are our vegetables fresh out of the oven. They got a little bit of scorch and browning. We're going to toss these in some fresh lemon juice, a little cracked pepper, fresh rock salt. These are going to be out of this world. And there you have it. The finishing of our first recipe, roasted cauliflower and broccoli with plum tomatoes in olive oil and that signature spice mix that we put together. Great recipe to spice up any meal. So you get your broccoli steamed and we can immediately go to work. We're going to roll our broccoli in a wok with anchovy fillets, garlic, a little red pepper flake, and olive oil, and it'll come together real easy. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the wok and get it till it's just about simmering where it's at now. And then we're going to add our anchovy fillets, garlic, and red pepper flake. And cook this around in our wok for about a minute and a half just to flavor the oil. We'll cook that around and mix the flavors for about, oh gosh, 30 seconds, not long at all. Then we'll juice a lemon . And then for that extra flavor, we'll put a little lemon zest into the pot. And here you go with our second dish of the day, a fantastic steamed broccoli, quick woked with some anchovy fillet and fresh citrus. It's really bright, fresh, and really good for you. Well, there you have it. Another edition of Bob's Cooking. Today, we made a broccoli with crispy anchovies and fresh lemon. We roasted cauliflower and broccoli with plum tomatoes in that signature spice mix. 2 great vegetable sides. All of the recipes are online at bobscooking.com. I'm Bob McDermott. You have a great night.